Hello and welcome everyone to this video on creating and using custom controllers by ZaranTech. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our ZaranTech YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any update from us.
Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are diving into advanced yet essential topic in Web Dynpro development, that is creating and using custom controllers. Custom controllers are powerful tools that help you to manage complex logic and data flow in your Web Dynpro application, providing a clean and modular approach to development. In this tutorial, we will walk you through the process of creating custom controller from scratch, integrating them with your application, and leveraging the capabilities to enhance your development workflow. You will learn how to define custom controller, link them with existing components, and use them to handle specific tasks efficiently and effectively. So what you have to do, you have to go to SE80 transaction, and there you have to create a new application. Let its name be app 11, and I will change the name of window as w_main and view as v_main, and I will create an application in a local object. Let's first activate our application and open it in a edit mode. So let it activate, and now it is activated. I will open it in a edit mode. What you have to do to create a custom controller, you have to click on the name of your application. When you will right click, you will get an option to create. In create, you will get an option to custom controller. Here you have to give the name of the controller. Let the name be config controller. Okay, we have used underscore. So we have created a config controller, and as you will click on save button, you will you will be able to see a new tab that is custom controller. You have to click on this config, and when you will right click on config_cont, you will get this option, reset as configuration controller. You have to choose this. After doing this, your custom controller has been created. And then what you have to do, you have to create a context node in this custom controller. I will create a node. Let the node name be VBAK, dictionary structure VBAK, and add attribute from structure. I will choose few fields. So context node has been created. What you have to do, you have to again go to your application, you have to re-click, and you have to click on create and change configuration. So it will open in a browser. I will copy this link because Internet Explorer is not supported by default. So I will go in Chrome, I will paste this URL. Let me log in first here. After logging, see, I'm getting this window. Here you have to give the configuration ID. Let the configuration ID be ZWD config cont, and you have to click on create button. You have to give description config controller. Click on OK. You have to choose package, or you can store in a local object. I will store it in a local object. So see, a config controller has been created, and our view name is showing here, but our context is not showing. So what you have to do, you have to go back to your application, and we will activate our application again. And let's go to a browser and see. I will open it at change mode. Okay, description ZWD config controller. Okay, see, now our context context node is showing here, that is VBAK. And I will minimize this. Then what do you have to do? You have to create an application for it, for your Web Dynpro component. I will not give description for now. You may give it according to your need. I will save it in a local object. So we are done with creating application. Now I will go back to our view. This is our view. Okay, let it be what it is showing. I will click on yes. And then I will okay, our view is open. So I will go to a context and see a context. Context is not showing here because we haven't mapped it yet. So for mapping, what I have to do is I will have to go to our context tab and here I will, okay, I'm not getting that what I'm looking for. There should be an option of controller uses that is not showing here. So what I will do, I will go back to our config controller. Okay, let me go to our view underscore main again, and I will go back to our context. Okay, it is not in change mode. I think that's why. Yeah. Now I have opened it up change mode. Controller uses. Now I will use this config underscore main. So see config underscore cont is coming here. I will choose this. See VBAK is coming here, which we have created in our config controller. Now I will use that in our local view. So it is created. So now I can create any UI element with the help of this context. I will create a container form with the context. I will choose it. I will create a container form. So now I will show you in the browser how it is looking. So I will copy the link of our application. So see, we have created a context node in a config controller that work as like a global controller, as we already know, component controller work as a global controller, and life cycle of that controller is the life cycle of the app. Same as our config controller. Config controller also has a life cycle as the life cycle of the app. So we have created the context node in our config controller. See, let me show you our config controller. Here we have created a context node. And in that context node, we have used in our local view. So this was our config controller. We have created a VBAK context node, and we have used this config controller context in our view. We have seen this functionality when we were creating any context in our component controller. We can use that in our local views also. So if you want to populate some data in this, what you can do, you can go in W2 init, and I will open this in a change mode. So I will use this set operation and context. I will choose VBAK. Okay, so this is here. What I will do, I will do select single star from VBAK into corresponding fields of ls VBAK. So it will get me the first record from from a VBAK table into our ls VBAK, and it will be binded to our UI element. See, there's no data currently. I will refresh this. So see, one record is coming here. So in this video, I have shown you creating config controller, and I've also shown you how to map config controller context and methods in your local views. So that's all for this video. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.